Hello! Hello, 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 hello. And thank you to Goat, who has just subbed for 3 months.
Bing bing.
Welcome back to the FBF Knights. Take your seat at the round table. Welcome in to this Final Boss Fight D&D live stream. My name is John, and I am joined by the Angel Games player.
Yo!
Who's over there? That's why the light isn't lighting up on the Discord thing. She's like over that way.
He's like somewhere just off camera.
Yes. I am joined by Christy.
Hello.
And by Obsolete Goat.
Hey, gonna be using the wheelchair rules from Mustang Art today. Thank you for Mustang Art for letting us use them.
And by Smitty.
Hello, everybody. Sadly, the luck cat has left me.
Oh no!
Oh, she's gone.
The party is doomed. Doomed.
Doomed, I tell you.
Is she? She's quite indifferent, isn't she, to D&D? We found.
Mm.
And finally, we are joined by Rogue Trader, who is being naughty in the stream chat.
And I regret nothing.
Oh, fair. And we're here to play some D&D. The Dungeon of the Mad Mage group are currently exploring the 5th level of the dungeon called Willowwood. You've made your way through the mysterious underground forest that, despite being deep under the ground, was bathed in what appeared to be sunlight. And what appeared to be... let me get those looping, because they should be. What appeared to be sunlight and what appeared to be a perfectly natural forest. As you explored around, you saw several broken marble walkways that crisscrossed through the forest. You fought with giant spiders and ettercaps, and you have wandered through the forest. Toya found some possibly slightly disturbing small twig figures in the trees, as well as discarded swords and torches and other bits and pieces. I believe Vason explored a section of cliff face that had open caves, several open caves with piles and piles of decayed bodies within them. And you saw a large tree-like building, a large building tower made of stone carved to resemble a large towering tree, with a door in the side of it and a little rope pull out the front of it. And upon investigating closer, Gark pulled the rope and a bell inside rang, and the door was opened by a living tree, who took several members of the party inside the tree to converse with Willow, the present master of Willowwood. Upon being asked several questions, she informed you that she could grant you safe passage through her domain and down further into the dungeon, and possibly grant you some magical boons that might offer you better chance at survival down there, as well as, at Vason's request, a summer night storm with which to fight the creatures she was asking you to go and confront. She has asked you to head back north in Willowwood and confront a set of cloakers who are causing mischief for her. And in exchange, she will grant you passage through the domain, directions onwards, and possibly some magical items that she has that you might be able to make use of. And so I'm going to go over to the map now, and we're going to go to this map. This map, I hope.
That's definitely a map.
That was,
I know where we are.
Yeah, there's a... What was it we saw through the door?
A no. I believe that was how Toya described it. A no.
Big old no.
It was a fluffy note with teeth.
It doesn't sound like a cloaker if it's fluffy.
Yeah, I don't know where they're getting fluffy from. They keep saying
What is it
fluffy. They have just looked at the token art and decided it's fluffy. It's not.
Could we actually have a look to see what
I
it
can
is?
actually just make out the token up by vision. It's like, yeah, that's not
Yeah,
fluffy at
just
all.
about.
That my vision cone could see, so all I could see was tooth and fur around where the teeth are. And so I'm assuming it's toothy and fluffy and nope. So
I don't know where you're seeing
I'm
fluff.
not seeing
I see
fluff.
teeth and gum, and it's so much tooth. That is an alarming amount of tooth.
Okay, great. The camera is not loading up the art of the map.
Oh dear.
okay, good. So it's not me.
No, it's not the Twitch. How could it be the Twitch?
It hasn't come through on the Twitch.
I
Come on,
don't.
Twitch, cooperate.
I don't know what to do about this because it's doing the same thing that it was doing the last time, where I've tried to make smaller maps. Let me try this real quick and just check that it's not. Yeah, it's not going to do that now. Let me reload the maps. Bear with me a second. That's the wrong button.
Whilst John does all that, back to our previous pre-stream conversation, I do have an interesting musical fact. When Tarzan was being made, the animated movie, his name has just gone out of my head, and I'm annoyed. Thank you. He went out of his way to do the soundtrack as a narrative soundtrack, not a character soundtrack.
Ah. Oh, we have
You like how we're saying, like, villains have their... Yeah, each song is meant to be a step in, like, the actual storytelling. Whereas if you consider, like, other Disney movies, there is just, like, there is the villain song, there is the party song.
Yeah. No, I can see
But
that
no,
because it was made
yeah.
into a stage musical with the music as well. And a lot of people
Well, if you-
complain like, oh, you know, like this doesn't work on stage. It's like probably again because, but in some ways it should do because, like you say, it's a narrative. It's already.
If you really listen to the lyrics, all of the songs are I will do X, Y, and Z, but they're not being sung by the characters, they're being sung by Phil Collins. So, like, one of the first songs after they, like, build up everything, when the mother gorilla finds Tarzan, it's about, you know, I love you, I will protect you from the big cat thing, all of that. When Tarzan grows up and he comes to the realization that he's different from the gorillas, and they have that moving song, You'll Be in My Heart. It's about her feelings towards him. He has there's the song when he's growing into a man, and it's son of mine. It's her thoughts about her son. The movie is really, the first half of the movie really is less about Tarzan and more about the gorilla. If you think about it. And then the second half of the movie is Tarzan being a man and then meeting Jane and being all like, wow, there's a hot monkey. And not knowing what to think about that because he's
God,
and he's all like,
these feelings I've never felt.
and then he looks down and goes, wow, that's never happened before.
Okay, we're gonna have to.
We hope.
Can we possibly get off of Disney songs and maybe have some in-character discussion or something while I try to fix this?
Well, we were just saying what you were trying to sort out.
You had it sorted. It was working for a second. What's happened?
We were just filling dead air while you fixed your map. Sorry, John.
I'm aware of what we're discussing, but that's like, can we get some character conversation or something going along those lines? Not, oh my god, Tarzan wants to bone Jane.
I mean, that was a given.
Well, let me tell you that let's change it. So Lindhart and Nori.
Oh god.
Rather than.
You've never really spoken about your husband all that much.
Oh god, I see the monster token. I finally can move now. I saw it.
All right, it is the art of that map. I don't know why it's not liking the stream, like the camera for the stream. So I'm just going to have to move it to a. We're going to have to do it on a different layer.
No.
We're just going to have to do it in this artless map.
Fight in the void. Fight in the void.
Well, I mean, they're like weird gray cloak things, right? So we'll just pretend that one of them is roosting next to the camera. That's why we can't see anything. Okay, so...
Oh yeah, can you smell fish?
No.
Damn.
What?
Well,
So,
if they look like flying mantis...
Just because they look like flying manta rays doesn't mean they are flying manta rays, which means they're not going to smell like fish. Odds are they're probably going to smell like birds or wet rats, or possibly squirrels, depending on how fluffy they are.
I was hoping that if they, look like flying manta rays, they taste like flying manta rays, and if they don't taste like flying manta rays, if they don't smell like flying manta rays, then they're probably not going to taste like flying manta rays. But that's sad.
I'm definitely not.
Bill Wall definitely knows what they smell like.
Of fish. So, no, I don't think that's how that works. Odds are they're probably going to smell more, like I said, along the lines of either birds or possibly bats if they're more mammalian than avian. And then, like, if they're out and it literally just rained on us, they're probably going to smell like wet fur. Which is...
Just going to roll with my sniff roll to identify what they smell like, because I'm curious.
Well, there's not fur.
No.
So they don't smell of wet fur. It is sort of a bat-like, bat-like scent, I guess, is the closest we've got to that.
So like a naked bat.
Yeah.
Okay, I can work with that. Naked bat.
I never thought... John, please describe, what does a bat smell like?
Yeah, I don't know.
I feel like a musky cave smell.
Yeah.
They do okay, so from what I know, from what I've seen on zoology shows, bats have a like you said, a musty smell because they get a sort of faint layer of what's that green crusty stuff called? Lichen.
Lichen, yeah.
And it covers their scent. They generally have other than that, they also generally have a scent of like rodents.
Well, doesn't know what a nature show is.
So it depends on whether they are tree bats or if they are quite cave-dwelling bats, because that can also affect their scent. And I learned this from meeting an animal wizard who gave me this information. His name was Eve Serwin.
Slow down.
Surely, though, an animal wizard is just a druid.
Zara also points this out, that
What?
they're
I
druids,
got
honey.
the.
That druid. That's the word. I knew that. Thank you, Zara.
You are stood in front of a 15-foot-high iron portcullis embedded in the stone wall at the mouth of a long tunnel. You can see beyond the portcullis rough-hewn stairs just inside the tunnel that climb up to the top of the wall.
And then if you guys tuck into the corner here and look through this exact section of the portcullis, and you look very far down to the very far end of the tunnel, you can just see...
Toya will turn into stone.
And look very closely. You see that snout and all those teeth? That's why I was saying we shouldn't go this way. And this is this is possibly the thing you want us to kill, or it is something else we're gonna have to kill to get to the thing you guys agreed to kill for the lady in the tree.
I know that you don't like going swimming all that much, but that's not what a manta ray looks like.
You look down
I was
the tunnel,
gonna.
because I'll describe it because you can't see it at the moment. And you can see two caves, one off to either side of it. And as you look into the darkness of the caves, you can see teeth and the occasional flashing of a creature moving in there, the whip of a tail or the movement of the body of a creature.
You just had to make me. You just had to make me wrong, didn't you, John?
Yes.
Can we all just do a nature check to confirm that this is a cloaker? I think it would be
Yes.
nature. Why not be nature?
Roll me a nature.
22. Give me his social security number while you're at it.
As far as you can tell with the evidence that you can see from this distance, they sure look like what you've heard a cloaker looks like.
Okay, how do we open this gate?
You can see that there is a winch on the other side of the gate that you can't reach because it would be bad gate design if you could do that from this side.
How big are the slats in the iron colors?
Can I like not even reach it with like my tail or poke it with one of my javelins?
I mean, if you could do that, you wouldn't be able to exert enough strength on it to move it.
How big are the holes, John? Like the spaces between the bars.
Maybe about a foot wide. Maybe no, foot's far too much. A little bit less than like about half a foot, maybe.
How big do you think a foot is?
Big enough.
'Cause I was gonna say.
We've never established quite how big my steel defender is. We know it's shaped like a crab.
We do know that it's shaped like a crab.
Can we put it through the bars sideways? Or will that be game breaking? Like sequence breaking?
No, I think that should work.
Cool. While everyone's bickering about what is and isn't a cloaker, Wall's gonna pick up the steel defender, post it through the fence, and set it to work.
Like Nuri, now if you breathe in really tight, we can probably squeeze you through the bars. Now you just breathe in really tight, and alright, and I'll pick you up. And wait, no, does anyone have any butter?
Reduce and enlarge.
Wall's just like, the crab's on the other side. He points to the crab on the winch. He's like,
And basically just puts Nuri down.
The crab reaches up and pulls down on the winch, and the portcullis starts to raise into the ceiling.
I keep forgetting you've got that crab bot. It's a very useful bot.
And I'm just going to
easy.
shuffle you guys this way a little bit so that I've actually got some map space.
He's a useful little guy. Don't really think he's super fit for this place, but it's fine.
Hey, he pulls his weight. I think he's adorable.
It would be nice if he could. It would be nice if he could, fight.
Maybe. He says reluctantly and puts the crab back in the little holster below his chair. Right. Oh god, they're there. Oh god.
Oh. Hi. Aren't you just a wonderful flying row of teeth?
I'm just going to shuffle them back to where they should roughly be based on the map. And you guys are free to move into the space.
Last time we saw them. Oh, sorry.
Alright. Let's have Gark, Toria, and myself at the front.
Yeah, I was gonna
Nefira, you, Wall, and Zara go behind and just be ready to shoot anything. And that should probably keep us all safe.
Because, if nothing else, Toya at least has the javelin, so even if these things fly up and Gark and Basin can't quite get to them with their swords, then at least Toya can start throwing javelins.
That's a point. Basin will...
Dragon
I'll say it.
I just forgot about that, sorry.
Oh, no, you forgot about something even more entertaining. As soon as Zara starts mentioning the javelins, Basin just suddenly, his eyes light up as he pulls out his lightning javelin.
Oh god!
Yes!
That! Yes! I am so ready to see you use that too.
I'll be so sad if I miss.
I forgot you had that.
I spent so much money on this.
I thought you ate it, to be fair.
Use this particular weapon.
Wait, you thought I ate it?
I've seen it ages, I assumed you ate it.
Why?
You're a lightning-breathing dragon.
That doesn't mean I eat wood.
But you eat the lightning.
I've never tried. Maybe I should.
War looks towards the conversation, abject horror.
Honestly, I'm surprised at this point Wall isn't just resigned to the fact that they're stuck with a bunch of complete idiots. It's just it's another day with these absolute lunatics.
Alright, Toya, you saw them. Where are we going?
Just keep going left.
There we go. It's weird. The game, the Fountain decided to say the map was paused for a second then.
You can see sort of here and here the entrances to two caves off to the side.
Where and where? Left or right?
When in doubt, go right.
Right?
Can I smell fish?
You can smell creature.
It's a leathery thing with no fur, vaguely damp. You have a feeling it may have a skin condition because of the damp. If a creature could get athletes...
Where are you?
Keep going.
Don't leave me alone.
I'm not in charge of the token, John is, so...
John can only do so many things at one time.
Yeah, so, you know, like... Sorry, I wasn't saying that you were... What I meant was, like, you'd have to wait for John to control it too. Sorry, John. I wasn't trying to say that you were...
Everybody keep your pants on.
Yeah.
If you insist.
Go north! Go north! I smell it in the north.
I feel at this point, I'm going to say roll for initiative.
Ooh.
First time.
So how do we roll it
was
down?
to push the button.
I think you just click your token.
I'm gonna roll real dice.
Oh my god, I got 3.
Let's test these dice. And then you can just plunk me into the...
I feel like I'm being very dumb because I can't get initiative to roll. I tried clicking initiative. I tried clicking my portrait. Oh wait,
Click the little dice in the center of the portrait.
That's because I was still on edit mode.
Oh, it took.
Ooh, not complaining about that.
Nice.
Which one do I need to roll for?
D20.
The D20, okay. Because somebody got me dice with little unicorns in the middle for my Christmas present.
Oh.
It was me.
I love them. They're amazing. And so I'm using them. 14.
Plus.
1.
So 15.
Are you still there with us, Christy?
Yeah, I'm here. I'm still trying to log into Foundry. I'm just sat here waiting for it to load.
Would you like me to roll for
Still
your
loading.
initiative for you?
You can do.
Yeah, that's about right. You got a 4.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to move it over to the combat music. And we're going to begin the fight. And Vason, as you sort of round the corner of the cave, these rough-hewn caves, you see a flash of teeth and the glow of orange eyes in the darkness. It's like the cave is lit up, but the offshoots of the cave sort of dim into darkness, and you can just see this creature. What would you like to do?
Throw a lightning bolt at some teeth.
Okay.
It's complete overkill for this thing, but it's got to be used. So yeah, so my attack roll to throw a javelin at a flying thing. Oh no, there was a 9. I rolled 2 on the dice.
That does not hit, I'm afraid.
Oh.
Ow.
I need to double check how everything works. So this javelin is a magic weapon. When you hurl it and speak its command word, it transforms into a bolt of lightning, forming a line 5 feet wide.
Hitting each creature, excluding you and the target in that line.
Make a ranged weapon attack against the target. On a hit, it takes damage from the javelin plus 4d6 lightning damage. I was going to use it, so I'll use the command word, so it'll take the lightning damage, but it won't take the javelin damage.
It doesn't take the lightning damage.
Doesn't it?
It hits everything between you and the target, excluding you and the target.
So that's a good multi-hit thing. Like if you're.
We're gonna just roll all of that back by virtue of. Actually, no. You know what? Vason probably didn't understand it when he picked it up at the shop, and is just very sad when he sees the ground light up with lightning, but not his target.
Arcs out from you towards it, and as it gets to the cloaker, it transforms back into a javelin, and the whip of the tail just knocks the javelin to the side.
Well, that wasn't meant to happen. Like, Vason's like full on just turned and watched the javelin be knocked across the cave. He's actually just genuinely a little put out by that. It's just like, well, fine then. Come. Well, actually, I need to just let me just double check that. I used the spell. Oh, I know. Oh no, that's a full action to use. Never mind.
So you can still move.
Right. Yeah, I got myself mixed up with other characters' rules, and I was going to try and use a cantrip as well.
Yeah, you don't get those.
I'm just gonna go. Just launch myself at it and hit it with my sword.
Okay.
Because I still have a second attack. I need to be on the right tab. I need to move. I'm going to be adding so many things to my favorites. So that's going to be... That's a nat 1.
Oof.
The shock of the javelin just clattering to the floor. The whip of a tail blocks the second attack as well, and you're not feeling great about this fight at the moment, Vason. It's not going well.
Come on!
Again, Toy is just
Stupid
behind him going,
flying.
good effort.
And I just need to check that it's what's its flying speed? 40 feet. Let's use that speed, please. How do I get you to change? I'll just do it myself. Another creature arcs out of one of the corridors, one of the cave passages that leads off from the main passageway you're following through, and is going to activate an ability where you can see the creature arcs out of the cave entrance and then splits and splits and splits again until there are 4 of them sort of overlapping each other. In the dim light of the cave, you can't quite make out where the creature is and where these other duplicates of it are. And they all sort of blur together.
Hey, John. Can you check Toya's feline thingy? Because I'm pretty sure, like, something about Tabaxi does something with her eyes.
She has dark vision.
Yeah, is that it? She doesn't have just, like, really good vision?
No, she can see in the dark as well as if it was dimly lit, but it's in grayscale.
Maybe that was something with Chupa then.
No, Chupa would have had dark vision as well.
I could have sworn there was something... Oh, you know what? I bet it was something with Luna. She had the spells.
Possibly.
Right. Okay, my bad then. Sorry.
But it is now Toya's turn.
Cool. Okay. I'm gonna charge at whichever one is closest, which I think is the one Vason's against.
It is the one that Vason is attacking.
Right.
So would you like to get up next to Vason?
Yes, please.
Or would you like to try and get... You can probably squeeze around past Vason and get to the other side.
No, if I'm next to Vason, then don't I get the...
Well, if you're on the opposite side of the creature, you would get...
Do I still get his help aura? Because doesn't
You're too far away for that.
You'd be out of range of his help aura if you go to the other side, but you'd be at advantage on attacking.
Right. Okay, so my attack would have advantage if I went on the other side then.
Yes.
Okay, then do that then. Please.
So you charge up, you duck under the creature, you bring the sword round. Do you rage before you hit?
Yes, I was just about to say, don't forget to raid, please.
You fly into your zealous rage, and the strange black duplicate of your sword carves behind it as you make your first attack. Tales of Gaming Addiction has just subbed for 35 months. They are currently on a 33-month streak, saying, "May you roll many 20s tonight."
Wow, cool.
Unless I say otherwise, it's a 20.
Unless
I say otherwise, it's always a 20. Probably want to roll into the muffin thing because it's flat.
Oh no, that was a nat 1.
And that one in the muffin.
Unfortunately, it didn't go into the muffins. So that misses.
Okay. But like Vason, I do have a second attack.
Wait. I was saying, if that's an advantage, was that a double nat 1?
Oh, that's a good point. Roll a second time because you do get advantage.
Oh yeah, I do. So, that's a 3.
I'm gonna go ahead and say that's probably not enough to hit. Let me double check. So no, that does not hit, I'm afraid.
Right. No, that was the advantage roll.
So that was the first attack. So you now need to roll twice more
For the second
attack.
Okay. The second one. That's a 7. I'm thinking that's not gonna do it. Oh, that's a 20 though.
Okay. Well, the 20 definitely hits. I'm just gonna roll the damage because that's a lot of dice. And oh god, you rolled a nat 1 on there as well.
All the dice.
Wait, how? What?
Tails jinxed us. That's what happens. He's like, roll the 20s. No, I'm getting all the ones.
Don't blame me for this.
So that's 39 points of damage.
That's still not bad.
How is there a plus 24?
Because you do max damage on the dice and then roll the dice as well.
Oh, right. So it was a nat 20 in the muffin. Okay, sorry. I thought it was a dirty 20 in the muffin.
Oh no, it was a nat 20
in the muffin.
In the muffin pot. Well, actually, no, none of them rolled in the muffin pot. They all went on the floor. But Toya carves round, swings through, and actually it's a 41.
41?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
So that is that many. Swings through and just roars, and the ghostly sword carves through the creature, and it's dealt a very strong hit. It is not happy with what just happened.
See, she was so mad about whiffing the first one, she made up for it with the second one.
Zara's turn, and Zara is going to move slightly forward so she can see the creature coming down the corridor at them, and we're going to get just going to throw some of her spells down into the favorites section.
You can do it, baby.
Remember that spell? Yes, please. We're going to get a Ray of Frost at it, or does she still have... She doesn't have a lot of spell slots left, so we're going to get a Ray of Frost. That is enough to hit it, but I also need to remember how this spell works. So... She fires a ray of frost down the corridor, and one of the illusory images shatters away. Just this cloaker just sort of disintegrates, and it's either she's caused a devastating hit with a ray of frost and not rolled any damage, or one of the illusions has disappeared. I'll leave that up to you to work out what happened there.
I'm assuming the illusion disappeared.
The cloaker that is currently very not happy with Toya
Gonna turn around and clap my cheeks.
is going to make 2 attacks against Toya. Whips out with its tail. I'm going to need to get your armor class. Is that?
I think it's 14.
It is. It rolled a 21.
Oh, damn. That hurt.
So you take 11 halved to 5. And then it is going to try and bite you.
Let's not do that. No biting.
It rolled only a 9, so that does not hit.
See? No biting.
Gark is able to move up to fight the creature here, but can't get to that one, so he's going to move up and fight next to Vason. And he is going to use the Warhammer. And he's at advantage because of Toya. That's a hit. He swings round the Warhammer. And doesn't get a second attack yet. Don't think so. Not yet, because he's multi-classed. Oh, no, he does have extra attack. Go him. Yes, he's a level 5 barbarian. Good job. Swings the Warhammer a second time. Same number again. Still hits. Warhammer into the creature twice. Go him. Nefira.
Alrighty then. There's nothing blocking my vision.
No, not at the moment.
Man. Let's go with an old tried. Attack first, it's a 2.
That'll hit.
Excellent. For 14 points of force damage.
Okay.
In blast a second. For a 10.
10 does not hit, I'm afraid.
Whoops, that one went a bit far. Sorry.
You fire one blast of spiderweb-like energy that strikes into the creature. It roars. It's very not happy with what's happening at the moment. The other blast just explodes the wall behind Toya.
Can you
Sorry,
careful,
missed.
please?
Nuri, is there anything you'd like to do?
Does anybody need healing yet?
Toya's taken some damage. Nefira's got like a paper cut. Gark's taken some damage as well.
I will leave it then for this round for the healing anyway.
Okay.
But am I too far away to do anything?
You can move up first, and then you've got ranged attacks or spells that you could do.
Yep. Let's move to over here. I've got 30 feet.
25, because you're only little.
I can come to there then.
So this one further down the corridor is coming straight towards your group. But you can see that it's got sort of... It's difficult to make out where it is and what appears to be other illusory duplicates of itself blurring through it. Up here, Dark Vason and Toya are wailing on one that is very hurt at the moment.
Are they down a different corridor to...
They've sort of gone up the corridor that you're in branches off to either side. They've gone up one branch. This other creature has emerged from another branch, and the corridor itself carries on through.
But if I aimed something down the corridor, it wouldn't go up the corridor that the others are in.
You could aim something that went down the corridor away from them, yes.
Yeah. Okay. Because I have an idea.
Always worries me when people have ideas that they don't want their friends to be caught in.
Let's send some water down the corridor at it.
Okay.
That's why it's like, are the corridors connected? Because I don't want to go, like, rushing water down there and then it go up there.
I'm sure Toya is very happy that you're not sending 10 gallons of clean water in their direction.
Yes, please don't do that, thank you. They can't approve.
I wouldn't mind. I'd like that.
I'm going to give the creature a dexterity saving throw to try and get out of the way of this. Okay. I'm not going to get away scot-free,
If
but...
you cast at second or higher, you can do an additional 10 gallons of water.
What level are you casting this at?
At level 2.
Level 2. Okay, I'm going to give it some more dice. That it's taking some damage from the water slamming into it. It's not being pushed away by it. And it's not taking the full damage because it did manage to succeed a dexterity save.
Mm-hmm.
So it's taken some damage. And the water cascades down into this cave and slams into the back wall where the creature came from. Whoa.
Is a me. Cool. So, the one that's just been dampened, I guess, is this one over here?
Is that one over there, yes.
Oh, I'm pinging. Wall is going to bonus action cast... God, I can't say. Spells are quite difficult at the moment. I will relearn them. Bonus action cast his smite, which I have completely lost. Branding smite. Cast the spell as a bonus action, and then as my main action, bang bang.
You load, aim, fire the gun.
Attack. Ow! Oof!
That'll hit.
Yeah, and then I'll just do the damage for that one. So that's on the branding smite. And then here's the damage on the musket. So that's 20 damage total on the damp one.
Okay, let me just check the... Yeah. Apply damage. Apply damage. And then with the branding smite, it starts glowing.
Nice.
Wait a second, though, because I have a thing that I need to do first.
Oh, did I hit a duplicate instead?
Did you hit a duplicate?
Damn, did I?
Yes.
Fuck. That's fine.
But another duplicate. And you can now just sort of see two creatures blurring together.
Or blinks a little bit perturbed, but huffs and aims again.
Okay.
Pow! Oof, 12, not great.
I'm afraid 12 misses.
A bullet hits the cave wall. He's gonna stay in place and end his turn.
Okay. Vason.
I mean, Vason's going to be hitting someone with a sword because he's very sad that he didn't hit it with a sword last time.
Okay. This is a solid plan.
All right, let's attack. I've got advantage. That's a nat 20.
That doesn't hit.
Oddly enough, that was a 19 and a 20 on the die.
I was making up for the 1 last turn.
Yeah, would you say this thing has been bloodied?
This thing is clinging on to life by like the narrowest margin at the moment. Like,
Cool, I'm not going to bother using a smite then. Cool, so let's just get that damage in there. So that's a critical hit. That's 22 slashing damage.
it had 1 hit point left.
Fucking hell.
Just truly far too much effort.
Okay, anything else on your turn?
After far too much effort, I guess it's rather clear that we've been hearing shots from down the corridor, yeah?
Yes.
It's loud.
Yep, cool. So I have 40 feet of movement. How long is the corridor? I can't really see the corridors because technical. If I was to go down the corridor to where everybody else is and then go face this other thing, how much movement would that be?
Well, let me double check the map or the other map that I have.
I just need to know if it's in 80 feet.
Hey, John. Twitch keeps crashing. Can I just occasionally glance over to see what's going on?
Yes, because the hidden stuff on the map isn't working because of bullshit. Yes, it would be within the distance that you could move with your ludicrous moving speeds.
Fantastic. I'm going to use Expeditious Retreat as my bonus action. Which means that I get 40 feet of movement plus the ability to dash as a bonus action rolled into this. So that's going to be wee followed by all the necessary wee to get over there.
Yep.
I like the idea that this is essentially basically just sort of half looks like a lightning blur. Like there's just like tiny bits of lightning on the stone behind him.
Visually very cool. I did enjoy that it was accompanied by you going.
I didn't hear that. What,
You
what was that
definitely-
noise? What was the... But yeah, I think Mason's just going to barrel in sword first against this guy to finish off his turn. Oh my god, 12!
I'm afraid that's not a hit.
Hey, it's better than a 1.
It is better than a
feel like-
1.
I feel like Mason's like not used to moving this fast, and he sort of swung just a second too early. It's just like
Brings the sword up and looks up and sees the creature isn't where he thought it was.
Wait, hold on a second.
oh dear.
And it is now its turn.
Bet you regret running at it now.
Now you're in.
Not really.
You're in convenient biting distance.
It is going to make a horrible screeching, moaning sound and could... Vason... everybody. Everybody make me a wisdom saving throw, please.
Right, and that's
Joy.
20, right?
Still D20, unless I say otherwise.
Right, sorry.
Yeah, that's a 9.
11.
Wisdom saving throw. Where are you?
How do you do wisdom saves on these new sheets?
Well,
There'll be
in the
about
chat
20.
window, there's a little button that says that says Wisdom saving throw.
Me like it, the integration.
23, baby.
I am not seeing this.
Go to your character sheet. Go to the first tab. There's a
That was
saving
a-
throw section.
That was a 6. I think that even if I had proficiencies, I'd be fine. Oh wait, I can literally see it. I'm blind.
Yeah.
Oh, I got an 8.
You got an 8. You got a 12
Oh, I got a 12. Okay, cool.
because you got a +1 to Wisdom saves. And then Zara needs to make one.
You can do it, babe.
Am I the only one who's passed this?
Zara did not make it. Zara rolled a 3.
Oh no, my baby.
Gark rolled a 21.
Good job.
Not 20, baby.
So I'm afraid Toya is frightened. Nefira is frightened.
Oh.
Ooh, can we apply our own effects to ourselves now? I wonder.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
So,
Wall,
Whee!
you are
Whee!
frightened.
Cool.
Nuri's fine.
Nuri's just fine.
I thought you were doing with
Yeah.
with telling everyone individually. There was like a.
Because it feels like something like for fear, it would be like a strength saving throw.
Why would it be a strength saving throw to like push off the fear?
Well, no, but it's like the confidence of knowing you're strong enough. To
Oh,
not
it's
be
your
afraid.
brain.
I guess. Having muscles doesn't.
Yeah, doesn't make you
anxiety, I guess.
brave. Makes you strong, and you can pick stuff up, or if stuff drops on you, it's fine.
It's
But
like I can punch it, but it doesn't make me afraid to punch it and not afraid. To
uh,
punch it.
it is also then gonna move away from you at 40 feet down the corridor.
oh look, that's gonna trigger an attack of opportunity.
That is gonna do that thing.
Now,
I was
Oh, you
really
need a-
hoping that you'd be scared of it when it did that, but
yeah, you need a
can't have
feat to
everything.
use. You need a feat to use spells for an attack of opportunity, don't you?
yes.
Yep.
Yeah,
Magic.
Yeah.
Spellcaster.
Dang.
But you can hit it
Would
with
it
a
be very nice-
sword.
I can hit it with a sword. It was just going to be really nice to use the other aberrant ability instead. But c'est la vie. I shall just hit it with a sword. With a 24.
That does hit it with a sword.
And you know what? That 24. We're gonna let's throw some smite on there.
Okay.
What well, we'll throw in the damage first. So that's a 14, and we're gonna throw in a divine smite. Let's throw a second level in there. So that's gonna be plus D8 because of scale edge. Need to write that into that at some point. So that's another 18 radiant damage.
Nice. It's not happy about it. It is now. Oh no, it's not quite bloodied, but it's getting there. But it shrieks and it flies away down the corridor. I forgot to roll its other mirror image. You hit the real thing because I forgot to do the rules. That's fine.
I'm happy with that.
It still has a mirror image. Huh. Toya,
Yes.
you can't move closer to it because you are afraid.
Right. Is
You
there a
can move perpendicular to it
way- Okay.
or away from it,
Right.
but you cannot move closer to it.
Is there a way I can roll to get out of the fear, or
No.
Okay.
It goes away at the end of the creature's next turn.
Oh, okay. Now, with the layout of the caves, is it in view for me to throw a javelin at it from where I am without moving?
No. You could move in such a way that you could throw a javelin at it.
So there is a way for me to move, just because I'm trying to.
So you could move down to here.
Right.
Oh. You can move down to about here,
Okay.
and then in theory you can try to throw a javelin at it, but it would be difficult because you're scared of it.
Right. I'll do that then. Might as well give it a shot. And Toy is not a bitch, so she's gonna try.
Okay. You are scared of it, so you get to roll at disadvantage, which
Right.
means roll twice, and we take the
A lower
lowest.
number. Right. Okay. Wish me luck, guys.
1 minute, doesn't Toya get to make a
Oh,
save
no.
first?
Huh?
No,
Okay, that was
there isn't a save from this effect.
that was a 14,
Oh wow, that's mean.
and that's a 9.
So 9 would be the lowest. Plus. Nine plus 7 will hit it. So roll a d6 and add 4 to the result.
That's 5. Does the rage do anything since that's my first strike against it this turn?
That's only on melee attacks.
Oh, does the javelin not count as melee?
No, because you're throwing it.
Oh, so it's ranged
It's
technically. Okay,
ranged.
okay. Sorry, just wasn't sure. Well, okay. So
You've done something.
I've done something. Do I get a bonus attack with the javelin?
You could make a second attack with javelin.
All right, and it'll still be.
It's still at disadvantage because you're still scared of it.
All right, so I'm gonna try, guys, but I make no promises. And she's literally saying this as she's getting ready to throw it. Let's see.
Huh?
That's an 8. Is that a 1 or something? That's a 1.
You fling the javelin and it just goes wide. You're too.
Shaking too much.
It's a fear deep in your bones. You don't feel it often, and it's
Don't know.
disconcerting when you do.
Just imagine all Toy's all poofy because her fur is standing on it. I hit it once, guys. Sorry.
Zara is. Zara's gonna try a ray of frost if she can.
You can do it, baby.
Which she can't because it's too far away. Hey, Rekia.
Hello.
Hello.
Howdy, howdy.
Gark is going to start moving to be in such a way where he can start to attack it, which will get him to here. And Gark. Oh, let's see if he's got any spells.
He has a magic stick.
He does have a magic stick, but I think he's used it today.
Are you sure it's not his amazing rhythm?
No, I think I do remember him using the stick.
Yeah, he used
Oh, yeah,
colour
against the
spray earlier.
spiders.
Yeah.
But he is gonna mock the creature viciously.
Your mother was a hamster.
And your father smelled of elderberry.
Unfortunately, the creature is strong of mind enough to not take the full damage.
The creature doesn't speak common, so it doesn't understand the mockery.
Nefira.
Never see the stand-up performance of Monty's Python. I hate being afraid.
Fear's the
So
worst.
irritating.
It's not much longer till the end of its turn.
Oh, but it really does affect
You could-
things.
You could hold.
Tempting to hold. But you know what? No, I'm going to summon a friend.
Okay.
Let's summon the friend.
Which flavor of friend would you like?
Let's go for terror, fury.
Yuri. And where would you like your friend?
You're not.
If I pop him there, you can place him where?
Thank you. 90 feet away from me. Can I actually... Oh, I can plop it right on the thing.
Oh, please, yeah. Can you move him just a little to the right? Just like here.
Are you going to use my shadow as a lightning rod?
Not as a lightning rod. I have a plan, and he's currently in the way.
I am afraid of it now, but...
Oh, nothing to be afraid of, don't worry.
Alright. Well, it has been summoned. It shall now get on with the chilling rends.
Okay.
First one is a 16 to hit.
That will hit.
Go ahead and take 4 points of cold damage.
It does.
Thank you, multi-attack, and it's a 10. I seem to be doing that a lot.
10
Hitting the
does
first and missing the
unfortunately
second.
not hit.
God dang.
Nuri.
Hello.
Hello.
There we go. Does anybody need some healing yet?
No, I'm all good. If you could give me some reassurance and make me stop quaking in my boots, I'd appreciate it.
A few words would be nice, Nuri. Just reassure us we're not all gonna die. She doesn't love us enough to reassure us. She's just like, perish.
I'm just gonna say,
I'm just trying to think. Don't worry, you won't die. I'm here. I can't see any of the map. I'm so zoomed in.
there's
You're not
a
missing anything, the
long
map's
line.
corrupted.
That's okay.
There
There's
is.
nothing to see. It's all
There's-
No, I'm like I can't zoom in and out. Like I'm so zoomed in. All I can see is Ben's character token.
There's
There is
90
foot of
feet
cane.
between
Somebody
you
can
and the
zoom it
creature.
out for me. Yeah.
I think I can do this.
That's better. I can see everything now.
I'm just
Also,
gonna...
I have a box which it wants me to place down, which please ignore. I'm going to click and see if I can get rid of it.
I can get rid of that now.
Yeah.
County loves its boxes.
It does.
Right, where is the creature? Up there. I see it. Right, so nobody needs healing.
Not at present.
Bless won't be in range, will it?
You could bless.
Just thinking I can bless whoever's up by the creature to give them a bit of a...
That's about to be me.
Yeah, you can bless Gark and what's the range on bless? Before I tell you who you can bless, let me check how far you can bless people.
Yeah.
30 feet.
Definitely not then up by the creature.
So you could
What's the
move
move?
forward and bless Gark and Vason. And drop
Yeah,
one
we'll
on
do
maybe Toya or somebody else who's going to be charging up there soon.
Yeah, let's do that.
So we're blessing bless, blinded, bleeding. Do I not have a blessed?
It's not a condition.
Not have a condition for blessed. That's a shame.
You could always put down like a really uncommon one.
I'm just gonna hold a D4.
Yeah, that's a fair shout.
Yeah.
Okay. Whoa.
It's me.
You, whoa.
Right. Though I am scared of this creature, I'm still gonna do my 1-2. Shoot
That's
it really hard.
95 feet.
That is 95 feet. I don't actually know if I can shoot it from that distance.
Your max range is 120.
I am fine then, Vason.
You would be at disadvantage, but you're already at disadvantage from crapping your pants.
Yeah, it's fine.
Which is uncomfortable.
Right,
to
okay.
sit in.
18. Oh, 18 with disadvantage.
Bloody
18
hell.
will hit.
Does it hit an illusion though?
Let me double check. This time it needs to roll an 11 or higher. It did. The final illusion. He's frightened, Rekia. I was being facetious, or facetious. Yes.
Felicitations.
You were shit talking.
Yes.
Quite literally. Wall is again gonna grumble as he's done this twice now. But doesn't fucking matter. Disadvantage, that's a 24.
Bloody hell.
I got a 15 and a 16 on the dice there.
Nice.
A loud boom. The first one shatters an illusion. The second one, there's only creature left and pierces into the creature.
Wait, is that the damage?
Yeah.
Fuck yeah, I rolled
That
max.
is the damage. You rolled the maximum number on it.
Hell yeah, I did.
The creature lets out a shrieking roar as you hit it very hard with a bullet. It's still moving. It's not happy about what's happening.
I should have added a smite onto that, but I didn't call it, so I won't do it. Well, is just kind of like he's just more angry than anything right now. He's gonna
Angry
like
and
start
scared.
reloading the gun. He's angry and he's scared. He's gonna reload his gun while
Okay.
we're waiting for his next round.
Vason.
Use his bonus action to dash and use some combination of 80 foot of movement to stand opposite this thing without triggering an attack of opportunity. So whee!
You run up, you slide under the creature, you spin round and bring up the great sword.
Yes, that is exactly what I was planning on doing next. And that's going to be with advantage. That's a 23 to hit
23 will hit.
for 13 slashing damage.
You slice it out of the air.
Oh, I thought there was going to be more of it.
Facing the shadow just gives you a look that seems to indicate that you stole its kill.
Like, everyone is like, that was our kill.
I sort of like the idea that Vason's like when Vason has expeditious retreat on, he's kind of it's like having maglev. He's just slightly not on the ground as he sort of walks back.
And as
It's dead.
Well-
Well, he doesn't care.
before you start walking back, Vason, you see that there is a second cave. A second portcullis and a large cave network with strange crystals in the walls. And you can still hear the moaning sound coming from in there that you heard at the very entrance to the cave.
Is it the same moaning as this
It
big guy?
sounded
This guy made
very
before?
similar to that.
Oh god, there's more.
There's more!
Well,
Yeah, Vincent just zips over to the witch and just starts turning it incredibly quickly.
Okay.
There's more, guys!
Awesome.
Would the group like to gather up at the portcullis and then, or do you want to just charge in there? Because I can set the map up with either option.
I think we should all group up so that we're ready to go charge in again.
Yeah.
But
Let's go catch up to the idiot before he gets himself.
Basin is as bad as me when it comes to running in without thinking. So.
All right, I'm gonna gather the
Luckily,
group
I have-
up.
Luckily, this thing has 10 minutes of expeditious retreat, so I'm still good for another 10 minutes.
Yeah. How long does my rage last? Am I still raging?
You would drop out of rage.
Right. And I can't
do you want me to
rage
keep-
for a while, can I?
Oh no, you can re-rage as soon as you, as soon as the next fight starts.
Oh.
How long does Bless last?
Bless lasts
A long time, so.
for up to a minute.
10 minutes. Ah, rip.
If
I-
I be right back, he just grabs a drink.
I will put that dice aside then. Oh yeah, I forgot to roll a Bless on that attack. Oh well.
I'm gonna just quickly, because I need to set this board up again. You guys are being banished to this tower while you talk about combat strategies for this large cave.
Hmm.
She's a big kid.
Because
we
you
get
need
a
to look the
quick-
other way as well.
Oh, okay. Looking away.
Can we get a quick estimate on how many cloakers we think we'll have?
You
can
can
we not
hear
gain that
at
information
least
yet?
one.
Hmm.
That is the information you have at this point.
We'll be fine.
It doesn't sound like there's many of them.
True, but like the other two they had space. The other one only came after it hurt us picking on the first one. They might kind of like being solitary, so it's possible we're only hearing one, but there might be others deeper in, depending on how deep this cave system is.
I can go check.
No, let's try to keep together.
Yeah.
I won't pick a fight, I can just go check.
All kind of glares at you and you suggest that.
Yeah, even I'm kind of like, I feel like these things would come at you, and if you trip and fall, which will probably happen because our luck is garbage, you're gonna end up just like aggroing a bunch more of these things.
Basin just hovers sadly.
Not that I don't trust you, Basin, but I don't. But I think it's better if we stick together.
Basin's just mag skating in a circle around the group.
But the flying is cool. Yeah.
It's not flying, it's more sort of just...
Are you in the air?
It's an insult to the laws of physics, is what we're doing.
He's sort of slightly off the ground, like not quite touching it, but not like lifting off of the ground. Vason, as you rapidly pull the winch and the portcullis opens, everybody can see into this cave. It's a large cave, about 80 feet across by about 200 feet wide. It looks to be natural, whereas a lot of the other cave network in this level appears to have been worked. This one appears to be like a natural formed cave. You can see crystal outcroppings on the walls that seem to glow and refract and reflect the light.
Are those crystals similar to the one that we saw in Willow's tree?
No.
Good question. Bad answer.
I'm just going to point out Toy's eyes have gone completely dilated, and she's just like, shiny.
So we have shiny, hyperactive.
As you pull open the portcullis, you look up to the right way as you enter the room, and you can see one of the creatures sort of mounted on the wall, shrieking into a crystal, and the crystal glows and vibrates. And what had been a moan that carried a little way now seems to echo throughout the space, as if the crystal is not only refracting the light, but also the sound.
It's really cool.
It's a gimmick,
And
Well, your gun makes a loud noise, right?
Yeah. The gunpowder does, but why'd you ask?
Shoot from being next to a crystal, it'll confuse them.
Toya can go smashy smashy.
No smashing the crystals.
Smashy smashy.
as you get
Well,
into the room, I'm going to ask you to roll me initiatives again.
Oh.
But I need to bring you back to the scene before you start rolling, so...
Okay.
Sure.
Oof, that's a 4.
Alright.
Oh, that's much better.
I feel like Vase is very much in the I'm gonna let everybody else go because then I can't get told off kind of position.
I actually rolled not awful for once, which is nice. I have good decks. I don't understand why I know that's a lie. I have +1 in decks. I forget artificers don't use decks to shoot things.
They know.
It was my brain.
Do you want mine, or did you roll for me?
I haven't rolled for you, so you can roll. Well, I can roll it for you if you'd like.
No. It's loaded now. I didn't know whether.
No, I just rolled all the NPCs in Gark.
Initiative. Where is initiative? There it is. Right, it's rolled, so we'll just see if it appears.
Yep, that has. You rolled pretty well considering how. Wow. The spread of the group is not ideal.
Are we all at the bottom?
All the meat shields are at the bottom. All the
Squishies are in front.
spellcasters and squishy
Well, not
people
the
are
meat
going to
shields
run
at
in
the start.
first. Because the combat starts with Zara's turn.
You can do it, baby.
Is that-
Apparently, at some point, while I had everybody selected, I scrolled and it's made everybody's tokens spinny round. Let me fix that real fast.
We're just having a little dance party before we start setting ourselves up.
Zara is going to move up. Feel this is a bad idea. And we're going to try a Ray of Frost, which is 60 feet. She manages to get just in range. Ray of Frost. Ray of Frost. That'll hit. That's some nice damage. Well done, Zara. A blinding flash of blue energy strikes into the creature, and you can see frost and ice start to form over its strange leathery skin. And it stops shrieking into the crystal and looks round.
Ooh. My shadow play it is.
Okay. Nefira.
Well, let's do Shadow out of the way first. 'Cause Shadow's easier to sort. It's just going to move.
Just
40
moves in.
feet, spend an action. Spends an action to dash. Gets the extra 35 feet. It's going to sit over there
Okay.
in its face. Meanwhile, Nefira is just going to do your classic Eldritch Blasting.
Blessed.
A
So anyway,
13...
I just started blasting.
A 13 just misses.
Oh. My shadow got in the way of the shot. And again.
12 also misses. The shadow arcs up there, and you just fire twice. And at the last second, you just pull the shots back so that you avoid the shadow, and they go wide of the creature. Nuri.
Mm-hmm. Where is the creature? Because I cannot see.
So the one that you can see at
Anything on-
present is over here.
Okay. I am here. This is going so janky. I can't move my token. Right. Yeah, I can't move my token, but I take it. I can do a bless again if I
Yeah.
move a little bit closer. I can bless the person who is close to the.
So you can run in.
monster.
You can't quite reach the shadow that is next to it, but you can bless some of the close quarter combat characters who are rolled terribly at their initiative and might like the blessing. Do you want to bless the same three people you
there's a
blessed
bless.
last time?
I need it. Yep.
Okay, so Vason, Gark, and Toya are blessed.
So I'll just set my little
I am bediced.
next to mine.
Bedied? Bedied.
It is your turn.
Awesome. I'm gonna charge at. How far away is the thing?
Look at this screen.
Yep, looking. Right. Like in distance.
So that is 65 feet, 70 feet away from you.
Okay. I think feline agility lets me.
Lets you
run-
double your movement.
Right. So, does that count as a bonus?
No, that's just a thing you can do.
Okay. So can I rage? Use feline agility to get to it.
I think that's just a thing you can do. Let me double check that. Yeah, that's just a special option.
Yeah.
When
I
you
think-
move, you can do it.
Yeah, but I think I can only do it, and then I have to wait a turn.
You
and not
you have
do
to not take a move on a subsequent turn.
it. Yep. Okay. So then I'd like to do that, please.
You can do that, and then you can rage as well,
Yep.
and then you
Take a swing at it.
dash forward and take a swing at it. Don't forget to add a d4 to this roll.
D4. Right. Okay. So I roll this and this.
Yes,
Okay.
that's a d6, not a d4.
Oh no! Oops. Which one's?
D4 is the little pyramid.
Oh. Okay. Well,
The one that you picked up to remember that you needed to roll it.
no, I picked that up, so I remembered that I'm blessed. I think that's a 1, and then I think that's a 4.
So that misses.
Whoops. But that's okay, because I have another attack. Do I still do it blessed?
Yeah, you're
Okay.
still blessed. You're blessed for a minute as long as Nuri keeps it up.
And that's a 16. Yep, 16. Plus 1 is 17.
That'll hit.
Cool.
So roll me 4d6.
So this 4.
Whew. Mini
Um,
deaths.
And then add 4 to that. Add 6 to that, sorry. Angel finding out why we roll dice on the digital side of things at the moment.
So 10 plus 6.
So 16 points of damage. You swing, and the ghostly sword that mimics yours slices through the creature, and it shrieks and is not very happy with what you've done.
That's just her response. He's like all pissed off, and she's like,
Whoa.
Okay. Cool. So the crystals, you said that there was like something kind of like odd with them. So they like
Yes.
travel sound. Okay. I don't think I'm in range. Oh, actually, no, that's a lie. Wall's gonna move up 30 feet to there. I'm bad at this. Oh my god, here we are. And then 60 feet, because he can't hit it any other way, he's going to pick up some of the presumably loose crystals on the floor.
You can
and
find
do
some
it.
loose crystals.
Yeah, the loose crystals no more than like however much the weight is for catapult, 5 pounds. And he's going to do a little blast with the catapult.
Some of the crystals just fly up at the creature, and the creature is going to try and dodge, because that's the sort of thing a creature likes to do when you fling stuff at it. It does not.
Ooh. Jesus Christ, that is a big fucking bonus, though. Awesome. Right, he's going to do the damage. So he like lifts up his hand, the crystals kind of like float with it or in tandem to it as they fly forward and deal a kind of pathetic 10 damage. But hopefully they do some noise bullshit. Maybe it confuses it. I don't know. I think that was pretty average.
I would like to point out that they have changed how the red and green colouring works. It's no longer natural 1 or... Well, natural 1 and natural 20 still have the green and red, but also if you know the DC of a saving throw or a ability check, you'll see it in green or red based on whether they pass or fail. So it's not that he rolled a natural 1 and got a plus 10. It's that he rolled an 8 plus 2, and that's not enough to succeed on your saving throw.
I see.
So yeah, it's
It's a visual
slight
indicator fail.
yes.
I have catapulted him anyways with some glowy magical rocks.
He is pelted with stones, crystals, and they slice into him, and he's not happy about it.
That is my turn, as I can't do anything else.
Gark, how far can Gark move is a good question, and the answer is 40 feet. So Gark is going to run to here. That's about it. He's going to try and...
He can take the dash action, right?
Do the dash
Well,
action.
he could do a dash action, or he could take a vicious mockery. I could try the sleep spell, but that doesn't sound like a great idea. He's going to do a dash. He's going to do a little dashy dash. He gets to here. Just in time for it to be that guy's turn. And he's going to whip round with a tail at Gark. As Gark moves past, the tail just swishes out, misses, goes in for a bite against Toya. Toya, that's a 17 to hit. That your armor class is low. So that is 12 points of damage, halved to 6.
did Bless not like add anything to
It
my armor
doesn't
class?
add to your armor class. It adds to saving throws.
Right. Okay.
And it adds to attack rolls.
Right. Cool. Honestly, I prefer it adding to the attack rolls on my defense because I am a glass cannon.
Things move in the dark.
Ooh, don't say that. No.
It's
It's moving in
fine.
the dark. Yay!
Enemy action turn, or alien action turn. I can't remember what they say in XCOM.
Bad times.
I'm going to give it that to remind me of a thing that it is doing. Vason.
Well, I can't see anything else happening that's suspicious, so Vason's just gonna make a really crazy fast dash, essentially through the shadow to use 75 of his 80 foot of movement right now. I need to use that controller because I'm going to use my bonus action to dash. Zip all the way over here.
Sparks flying around, you run, you slide like a baseball player through the legs of the shadow. Probably quite literally, because the shadow is not entirely corporeal. Underneath the creature, swing round and bring the sword up through it. It worked well the last time. Let's see how it goes this time. That's pretty good.
That does work quite well. You know what? I think I'm going to throw a first level smite on this.
Okay. Add the...
Assuming that, it's not...
Add the dice for the first level smite onto the situational bonus. So I think that's 3d8.
Cool, so first level smites. We'll double check.
Because it's 2d8 normally, and then Scale Edge gives you another d8.
Yes, so that's 3d8.
So add 3d8 to the situational bonus of this attack, because critical hit damage, this is going to be many.
Oh my god, what did you roll? Rogue, what the fuck? How many times have you overkilled it? Jesus.
He rolled a 58.
Damn!
Fucking hell.
Roll that.
Because he rolled a critical hit, he had a plus 36 to the damage.
That's amazing.
He also rolled
22 on top of that.
2, 4, unfortunately a 1. Like your re-roll on the 2d6, you got a lower result, but
I mean, it clearly impacted the damage.
yeah. You bring the sword up through the creature, and as far as you can see, the creature drops into 2 and is down.
Even Toy is just like silent in utter awe. That was awesome.
But we're not out of initiative yet. Zara is going to start moving up towards Toya.
Oh, I should pick up my javelin when we go back. That's an expensive javelin.
Yeah, probably.
How did you forget the giant glowing stick?
You all went. Ah!
You were the one who ran off, let's just remind you. What is this thing here?
Run off is a strong turn of phrase.
Nefir.
Oh god, imagine...
For Nefir's turn, he's going to move forward and dash to catch up to everybody else and have his shadow be defensive.
Okay.
Yeah, sorry, I had to disappear. I heard a massive crash and then the cat suddenly appearing from downstairs.
That's fine. That's perfectly fine. Normal when that happens.
Yeah.
Everything okay? How many people died?
No one died. She knocked a lot of stuff off of the shelves in the kitchen, but it's like it's all odds and ends of other projects.
Nuri, would you like to move up with the group?
Yes. Get to there.
Okay. Toya,
Yes.
what would you like to do? You can't currently see anything else in the cave, but you feel like it's not safe yet.
So even with my dark vision, I can't see anything?
No.
Okay. Could I, listen to see if I could hear any more of those creatures groaning?
Roll me a perception check, so that's a d20 plus 4.
That's a 1.
No. I'm afraid that there's a lot of echoing within the cave. You can't quite pick anything out.
So it's like is it a noise or is it just?
Could be the wind. It could be the thunder. It could be the cave settling.
Are there any crystals around near where we're at right now?
Yes.
Cool. Now I remember the thing was breathing into the crystal and it was reverberating. I don't want to end up fear locked again because something echoed. So can I smash one of those crystals?
You can attempt to smash a crystal.
Cool. What do I roll for that?
An attack roll. So that's a d20 plus 7, I believe.
All right. That's a 17.
Total or on the dice?
17 on the dice.
Okay. One second. Let me get your character sheet up so that I
should
get.
Be 24, I think. Because you said plus 7, right?
I believe it's plus 7. I'm just double checking. Toya. Plus 8, so 25.
25, all right. Does that destroy a crystal?
It hits. You move up towards where the crystal is. You swing the sword and you smash it in and roll me the damage. It's 2d6 plus 2d6 plus 5.
All right. Okay, so that's 5. So 6. So that's 11.
I'll say that's enough to cause a large fracture in the crystal, and you shatter a segment of it loose.
Okay, cool.
This whole wall that you are stood in front of is like a giant crystal vein.
Oh, so it's sort of like a geode kind of.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Wall.
Go. So Wall is look at the dead beastie over there, and then is just because he's not convinced that there was only one down here. He's gonna do his sniffy perception check, see if you can smell anything nearby. That's a 23.
Okay. Let me remind myself what I rolled for these things. I mean, nothing.
You rolled nothing, or I smelled nothing?
No, nothing has occurred that you might need to be checking things against. So with that roll, you can smell another of these creatures, and as you smell it, you turn and you can see where it is now, and another of the creatures is sort of merging into its duplicated selves. You can see this, but the others can't.
Cool. So perception is normally an action.
Hiding within the shadows.
Awesome. That would have been an action to do. Wall is going to yell that there is another cloaker to the west. And I think that's him.
Okay.
Let's move to there. I can't move to there. 1 second. I'm really bad at moving. I will move to here. That's my action.
Okay.
That was my movement, even.
Gark is going to charge off in this direction because he's been told there's a thing over here. And he's going to try and sense it. It's... just does. He knows where it is now. That's great. Can't do anything about it this turn. But it is gonna... let's go with a dash this way.
Oh god, look at it.
Vason, you can see that Gark has charged off into the darkness.
And Wall said something was to the west.
Wall says something's to the west.
Cool. Yeah, I think Race is just gonna. He's gonna continue with his incredibly high speed. He's just gonna charge straight after Gark with his regular movement. Let me guess. At this point, he realizes what Gark's
At
about
that
to run
point,
into.
you can see. Yeah, I feel that that's fair. That you catch a glimpse of it moving from shadow to shadow.
In which case, hello there. He's going to continue the same trick he's been doing because it seems to work.
Okay. Not quite in range to get the advantage.
Would have helped if you
Yeah.
picked me up and
Wait,
let me
no!
with you.
Gark has 10-foot reach.
Gark has 10-foot reach. Gark has big ol' arms. Yes, you
Oh
are
my
in
God.
range to get advantage. However, it does have its shadow clone jutsu up, so...
In which case, it would have been the first dice anyway, so that's still a 21.
Well, that's... no, you'd roll to hit normally. It then rolls to see if you hit it or a duplicate.
Oh, okay.
And you bring the sword up, you slice through the creature, and it dissipates. And you realize that you have not made contact with a living creature.
Oh, come on. In which case, he's like, fine, you're going to be that way? He's going to use his other attack to use his lightning breath weapon, which I'm pretty sure is only a 15-foot cone, which definitely hit it and hopefully out all of its mirrors. He says, double checking how that works.
Similarly,
15-foot cone, yeah.
Similarly, it works the same.
Well,
for
either
this.
way, he's going to do it because it's fun.
Yeah.
It's a 15-foot cone that will be just short of Gark.
So it makes the saving throw. Let's find out if it
Dang.
takes any damage. This time it's an 8 or higher. That's an 8. You breath, and another duplicate disintegrates.
Are you trying to be rude?
Trying to eat.
Wait, you can't understand me. Are you trying to be rude? He says in primordial instead.
I still don't think that helps. No, that doesn't help.
Yeah, that's Mason's turn.
Zara is gonna... Zara's gonna run down towards Wol,
Heyo.
and Zara is gonna use an ability that I should be using with her so much more often. She's gonna be helpful.
Oh, actually, the help action.
She has the help action or the bonus action. So she's going to
nice.
point up at that thing and go, aim at that thing. Aim really well.
I was like, I'm trying.
Shoot good. Shoot good, Wall.
She's using Flash of Genius against me. I'm like, I know.
Nefira.
Alright. Annoyingly, Shadow won't reach you without dashing. So Shadow is going to dash forwards for its turn. And then Nefira is going to unleash a couple more Eldritch Blasts, and hopefully this time land a damn hit. So the first is a 17 to hit.
That is a damn hit.
Goddamn right. For 7 points of force damage.
Nice.
And the second one is a miss.
That is a miss. That is most certainly a miss. Nuri.
Yes. Anybody need healing?
Nobody's taken damage this fight so far, except for Toya's taken a little bit.
Can you last, or...
I'm not sure.
You're at 68 out of 90, so you're okay at the moment.
I think I can last for a couple more hits.
Oof.
Okay. I'll come forward then. As much as I can. And, well, I suppose it depends what I do, don't I? Isn't it? The, hitting the creature
Yeah.
and how far away I am. So I suppose it just depends on what I actually do to it.
You're currently about 35, 40 feet away from it, so you've got pretty much should be able to hit it with anything in your spell list or crossbow.
Actually have that many like hitting attacks, do I?
It's
What's the floor in this place? Are we
natural stone. It's a natural stone cave.
Yeah. So that's for me. Right, let's just do good old Toll of the Dead.
Okay. It failed. And so it has taken damage, so if you roll the versatile damage... Oof.
15.
15.
Love that cantrip.
So good.
So yeah, there's a loud clanging sound, and the creature reacts. Toya,
Yes.
would you like to run towards where your friends have gone?
Yes. Sorry, I find if I lift my hand, then I don't see the screen you don't want me to see.
You can get to there on your standard movement. Your feline agility hasn't recharged because you haven't stopped
Because we
still.
haven't had a chance to stop. Okay. Then from there, can I try throwing javelins?
You can.
Okay, cool.
So that would be a d20 plus 7.
Okay. And the nice thing is I'm not using. I'm not scared anymore.
Correct. And you still have bless, so roll the d4 as well.
Alright, so 7 plus.
3.
3 plus 7 makes 17.
That'll hit.
Cool.
So that is a d6 plus 4.
Right. And that's. Does that get the necrotic? Because it's.
No.
Right, no, melee. You said. Sorry.
That's fine.
D6. That's a 6. So that's 10.
Oh no, it's just sorry, I was wrong. It's just the first creature you hit with a weapon attack
Yeah, I thought that's what it was.
Takes
I
a-
don't know enough about it to know whether.
while you're raging. The first creature you hit on each of your turns with a weapon attack takes extra damage equal to 1d6 plus half your barbarian level. So yeah, roll 2d6.
Okay. Well, I just...
Well, roll another d6
Great.
and add another 4 to that.
Okay, so that's 10. So that's 14 plus 6 is 20.
20. So that brings it to that number. It's bloodied now.
Alright, and then I'm going to throw another javelin at it.
That's another d20 plus 4, 1d4 plus 7.
Okay, so that's 14 plus 3 plus 7 makes 24.
That'll hit. Roll the d6 plus 4 again.
Just the d6, not
Yes.
the d6 and the d4. So that's 6 plus 4, that's 10.
Okay. Some hefty damage as the tabaxi rushes forward and flings a pair of javelins that sink into the creature. Whoa.
It's me. It is. Is that 65 feet from me?
It is
yeah.
60 feet from
60
you, yeah.
60 feet, awesome. He's going to move up 20, and then... Oh, no, I made 25 actually, my bad, can't do maths. And then, ba-bam! Take a shot. Does it have any duplicates up still?
No, those have all been burnt through.
Sick. Well, I'm presuming 23 hits, and then that's 18 damage as I shoot the fuck out of it. Bang!
It's hurt. Real
Awesome.
hurt.
Excellent. He's going to do a second shot. Cha-ching. But Roll is rolling disgustingly well tonight. 27 to hit, 13 on the damage. Bang. The sound of the shot reverberates loudly around the cave.
And you can hear it reflecting back from many crystals that, like, there is a gleam that goes over them, and it sounds like lots of gunshots going off in many places around here at the moment.
Seems to enjoy that a lot. That is my turn.
Gark is going to come over towards Nuri. Vason.
Roughly in the middle of the cave right now, right?
You're about maybe a third of the way across the cave at the moment.
The urge to just run forward is quite strong. Just trying to check what Divine Sense will do. That will not help at all. I don't have anything that'll help me find things other than just running at them.
I mean, you could do. I feel like that's quite in character to you at the moment. Not a dig, that just, like... Speaking about our characters, I know that currently is in character for you.
Yeah, I think Vason sort of just, like, does, like, 10-foot move, like 20 foot down, then, like, 40 foot back up, and then another 20 foot down, just, like, trying to see if he crashes into any of them.
Okay, he does not. But he
You know what? I also have I also have my whole action, so I will do another 40 foot of movement. Because you can dash twice when you have it as a bonus action.
You can.
So that will leave me there.
There's just like a of lightning as Vason dashes around the cave and doesn't find anything.
That's disappointing.
Are we absolutely sure he's not part cat?
I think he might be.
Zara,
What?
Part cat. I mean, you've got some case of the zoomies, man.
Zara is going to back up towards Nefira. And screw it, Nefira, you get the help action. I don't know if it'll help
Oh god,
you,
forgot to roll advantage on the previous rolls.
but you get the help action. And then it is
Like,
hidden enemy's turn.
Oh god.
I hate it when he says that.
I love it when he says that. Because
I
I hate where that arrow is.
the only notification I get is the combat tracker going, be ready. It's your turn next, Mike. But I don't see anything.
I'm just enjoying watching the game master cursor move.
Whoa.
Oh. Okay, hi.
A 23 to hit you.
Waller's caught off guard by that, and even if he had the ability, even if he did shield, it would still make contact.
As out of the shadows pops another cloaker, its teeth clamp around Woal's head and attaches to Woal. Woal, you are now blinded.
Sick.
Does Wall still have a head at least?
For the moment.
Oh, good. I'm like, did we just seriously just see decapitation and, like, no moves?
You are blinded and unable to breathe. As it has its head around you.
Well, probably does have a head. It's just the cloaker.
Ow.
You also take
I like to say... How much damage?
7 points of damage from its bite attack.
Cool.
And it is going
That's
to
not-
attempt to sink its tail into you also.
Ouch.
That's a 21 to hit.
Yeah, even if I shield, that still hits.
That is 4 more points of damage. That was a 1 on the dice. Well done, Cloaker. You were the only one that managed to sneak up. He rolled a natural 20 on his stealth check earlier.
Jesus.
Damn.
And one
First
of
things
the-
first.
Sorry, one of the key things these are good
Sorry, John.
at is stealth.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, carry on, Wall.
First things first, I love that my screen is currently all black out. That's really sick. Love Foundry for that. Second, you see Wall's unnaturally pungent and viscous black blood ooze from the bloody hole wounds. And yeah, I can't. I've been bitten. I can't do anything.
I'm
Yes.
sorry,
Help.
but I loved that
I can't say.
description. That unnaturally smelling, viscous, oozing out. That was just an amazing description.
You can look at the screen.
I mean,
now because everything
given
has
his
been
nature.
revealed.
Okay.
Nefira.
Oh boy. Nefira's going to do something crazy and actually get into combat.
Le gasp.
I know, right? It's crazy. It's almost like he has a magic sword for this kind of thing.
It's almost like that.
Yeah. Oh God.
Although,
now I'm worried.
for some reason-
If I attack on my turn, is he gonna get hurt?
We'll
Who
find
knows?
out any minute now, I'm sure.
I'm sure Wall's gonna be in a really good mood after
One
this.
second.
Alright.
I'm hoping this is going to roll through. Beyond 20 be nice. Yay!
That's a 27 to
That should be
hit.
with advantage.
Nice.
That should be with advantage.
Well, you're welcome to
Let me
try
just-
again and see if you get higher.
I hate to tell you I
You
did.
did. You did do that thing.
Jeez.
Oh, that was in that 20.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Then at
I
20
really to remind myself of sword
though.
It
actually
does indeed.
Please don't actually kill Wall.
I'm not aiming for Wall, I am aiming for the cloaker.
Roll the critical hit. I don't know if that'll work from the D&D Beyond. Oh boy, that's a lot of numbers.
Yeah, it is one-handed, not two-handed, so
Uh,
would be 28, I think, from reading that right.
yeah.
Or was it calculating through the Hexblade curse?
It's given that as a separate number.
Hexblade is 3.
I think it's
It's not
25.
critted the
Yeah, it's not critted it right though, so has it?
What's
No.
the number of dice that you would actually be rolling? Maybe do that as a manual roll?
Yeah, I think
Yeah,
just
it's doing
roll
a
that as a
D8 plus
manual
an
roll.
So that'd be 2d8 plus 8.
So it's 16 plus-
That would be 60.
There we
So
go.
that's
We can
another
do
24 on top of that?
24
Because it was a
plus
crit.
12 is...
Well, I doubled the dice already. Because you doubled the dice, but you didn't double modified it.
Oh.
Roll back and roll that again, because we are doing in this, you get the max damage on a dice and then roll your normal dice. So you would
Right.
roll 16 plus a d8.
Alright then. My apologies.
That's fine.
18 points of critical damage.
Whoa.
Hello.
When attached to a creature, the cloaker takes only half the damage dealt to it. The other creature
Oh,
takes
no.
the other half.
Fuck, okay. So I take 9 points of damage there.
You take 9 points of damage, and you feel the energy being sucked out of you.
Sick.
Oh, Cloakers a dick.
Oh my god, that's amazing. I love
That is honestly so cool. What is going to kill you there?
Would
We
you like
hear from
to-
outside it's me going, get off him!
Would you or your shadow like to do anything else, Nafira?
Well, the shadow does still have its full turn. Oh, knowing that now, I'm rethinking my plan. Is there a way I can use the spirit to grab hold of the cloaker and take it off without doing damage?
You can
There's like a
attempt
grapple.
a strength check to remove the cloaker.
The shadow is going to rip off the cloaker with its strength because it's stronger than me.
Roll me a strength check. It is the action of your shadow.
That'll
Is
be a
not
15.
enough. The shadow takes hold and tries to pry the jaws apart, but it's not enough to be able to pull it free from pull Wool free from it. Nuri,
Yes.
what would you like to do on your turn? Wool has taken some hefty damage at this point.
I have been critted by Nefira.
Sort of.
Sorry.
Better Nefira than
Right,
somebody
I will.
else in the party.
Yeah, because I would also take extra damage from that. Thank you, Basin.
Wolf's head is in the thing, so he can't even say it. He's just flailing his arms and signing. Oh. Carefully signing. Why?
So what would you like to do, Nuri?
Right. I'm looking to see if. Sorry, I'm looking to see if I've got mass healing. Which I can't see that I do. Where are you healing?
You have mass healing word at 3rd level.
Doesn't show it on there. Beacon of Hope. Nope, it's not on my 3rd level.
It is on your 3rd level. I'm looking at it now on your character sheet. Mass healing
What's
word.
it above?
Above
Yeah,
meld
what's
into
the word
stone,
above?
underneath magic circle.
Nope, I have life transference. I
And
don't
then,
have magic circle on there either.
well, everything underneath life transference is what I've just listed. Magic circle, mass healing words. Where are you are you looking at this on Foundry or?
Foundry, yep. On Foundry, on my character sheet, yep. None of those exist under.
Do you have any
well,
4th
Melding
level
Stone do.
spells? Like, do you have
Yes,
anything
I
under life
have-
transference?
Yeah. I have things under life transference, but not mass healing word or circle, like you just said. They don't exist.
I have no idea
Let's see,
why
do
you
you
are
not-
seeing a different thing to the sheet that I am looking at. Because I am
because
looking at the
literally,
same
I can
thing.
screen. I can screenshot it and I
believe that you're looking at this
No, I
as
know,
well,
but
I was gonna say you have cure wounds on your character sheet, I expect, right?
If you have it, could you just trigger it, John?
I can trigger it, but it doesn't help the
yeah,
fact
but
that...
it's just now this strange thing of
Would you like to use Mass Healing Word, and I'll just trigger it and...
That's what I was
Figure it out
looking
later.
for. Yeah,
Okay.
that is what I was looking for.
So, Mass Healing Word at 3rd level?
Yeah, I think I've got 3 spells left at 3rd level.
This is saying you've got
I
2
was gonna say-
3rd levels or 2 4th levels.
I thought
Do a 4th, and then we'll see. Actually, no, do a 3rd. Sorry, do a. Oh. If it's already gone through, don't worry.
I can change that.
I was gonna say, is the rest of the party really significantly damaged enough to you justify mass healing word?
It was taking considerable damage.
That's
Yes. But
10 points of healing to up to 6 targets. So Gark will take that.
Wait, Gark? Only Gark? Help? Question mark? I know we're talking about healing spells.
Who wants it?
Toya can use that.
I don't want to take too much.
I can't be talking about
Wait.
healing spells.
Why can't you be
Wait,
targeted by
what?
healing spells?
If I'm not getting it?
No, you can get it. We're going down the list of people who need it.
Oh, okay.
Do wolf first, and if there's anything left.
But 6 people get 10 points of healing. It's not like
It's
there's
not
only
divided
this.
up. Okay, I
No,
misunderstood.
6.
Oh, I
six
thought it was a
people
divided
get
up
the full
thing.
thing.
Oh, okay, cool.
So Wol, you
No,
get 10
yeah.
points of healing. Does Zara need any healing? No, Zara's fine. Nefira, you can take some healing because you need a little bit. And then that is Nuri's turn done. Toya, would you like to
Yes.
run at the creature?
How far am I from it?
You are presently 45 feet away from it. Or 45 feet away from standing next to it. So you can run up and make javelin shots at it while you run. And can be up to it next turn. But if you make javelin attacks against it,
I'm gonna hit.
Wol's going to take damage.
Right. Okay.
Or you can take a dash action and get up next to it, but not have an action to be able to do anything else. You're going to need to say things louder so the microphone can hear you if you're...
Sorry, I'm thinking, guys. Give me a second. And I'm assuming that strength check thing to try and open its mouth would count as an action.
That is an action, yes.
Right, okay. Because I don't want to attack, because if Wolf's going to be taking damage from the attacks as well. I'll take the dash action so I can get right up to it, so that I can try, if it still needs to be done, I can try and get its jaws open on my next turn.
Okay. Whoa. It is your turn.
Okay. Right. So, Wall feels his non-heart pumping, and he's already incredibly pissed off. Isn't thinking that much, but he's still got a bit of logic to him. So, presuming this is a restrain or a grapple check, if to break out of it, because of this creature's size advantage to me, I'd be rolling at disadvantage, correct?
Well, this was just a strength check to push it off of you. So it's
But
just
would-
a strength check, made at normal.
Okay, it's made at normal. Okay.
But it is your action to do that.
It is my action to do so. Thinking about like the mechanics of it, I still think that Wall would presume that if he had a size difference here, that he would be better equipped for the situation.
It might help.
So like, it might help. So he's gonna like kind of grab this thing's like mouth bit, front bit. I don't know if it has lips. I can't see it right now, so I don't know if it has lips.
It's
but kind of like
to tell.
yeah. You know what you're supposed to do when you like fight off a shark? He's gonna try and like start like grabbing at it. And as he's like kind of like clawing into it, you notice he starts like pulling like for his like well manicured hand starts pulling out big clumps of its skin as he like kicks out his wheelchair and transforms into his true form. Get considerably larger. Can I get up one size category, please, John?
You certainly can, Wall.
Right, so I unfortunately have a -1 to my strength. I can't do much about it, but thematically, it's still cool to do this. That is a 16, though.
That is exactly what you need to get it off of your
Oh my
head.
fucking god. Cool. So, kicking out the wheelchair from under him, he's gonna like kind of stand up on these like pin-like legs and just kind of like throw it like off him, like snarling and angry. As I have more teeth than you, fucker. He doesn't say that. That's what I say. He's just like blind angry right now and just like heavily breathing and snarling loudly at it. And that will end his turn.
As you rip it off, the teeth marks in your throat bleed this thick black ichor, and you start to take the full size. Your wings emerge. Your smile splits open. You draw yourself up to your full 9-foot height. You turn around and you take a deep breath as you can breathe again. And you look down at this creature full of rage.
Excellent.
And that's your
Sounds
turn.
like I'm a barbarian. I'm very hangry. But that's my turn.
Gark is going to move to here, and he's going to be very upset at this creature for what it just tried to do to his friend. And he's going to hit it twice with a warhammer. With advantage. That will hit. Slams the warhammer down into the creature. And it takes some damage, and then he swings the warhammer a second time. That will also hit. And it takes some more damage. He just slams the hammer into the creature that's dropped to the ground and is shocked by the fact that what looked to be a nice, easy meal, the lone hanger-on at the side of the group with the loud bang stick has suddenly turned into a giant problem. Vason.
I'm so annoyed that I can't actually get close enough. But Vason is going to move 80 feet if he remembers to actually pick up the move
Pick
thing
up
about
the
the
mover tool.
measurements. Mover tool. He's going to use Expeditious Retreat to dash as a bonus action to get to there. So he uses his move and his bonus. And you know what? He's going to do a Toya. He's going to throw some javelins.
Okay.
I just need to find them because I have not favorited my javelins.
I'm inspiring.
If
Yeah.
all right, cool. So that's going to be that's a 10 with the first one.
You fling the
How much is
javelin
that?
and it goes wide.
I'm getting used to this. I don't like doing this at speed. Roll that again. Second one's a 26 though.
That one will hit.
Fantastic. For 8 piercing damage.
Okay.
I need to remember
Zara,
to pick those up.
Zara's going to look up at what Woal has become and is just going to be shocked in the moment for now.
Those babes.
Valid.
What did Wool do while I was?
Woal transformed into a 9-foot-tall, horrible monster with wings and teeth and threw the cloaker off.
Right. Toya's gonna stare at that and just be like, awesome.
The cloaker is not going to do the awesome.
Yeah, Cloaker is not as impressed.
Cloaker is going to use its action to... It's just going to attack. Who's it going to attack? Nefira, probably.
Nefira, that looks like the squishy target.
Nefira, that is a 13 to hit you with a bite attack.
Don't you dare! That's, I want to say a miss. It is a miss. Haha!
And then it whips out its tail towards the shadow. No, it doesn't. It's not gone well for it since it's stealthed. Like, the stealth went real well. The first attack, astounding. Life has since gone downhill for the thing just trying to get some dinner and friends.
It's almost like being an ambush predator doesn't work when the ambush is up.
Yeah. Yeah, the ambush happened and it went real well, and since then, it ambushed the wrong guy. Really did.
Really did.
It's concerned that if it had tried this to like Zara or Nuri, that they would have also transformed into 9-foot-tall, horrific creatures, and is really regretting life choices at the moment.
Now, see, if it had gone for Zara, it would have a 5-foot angry cat just ripping it to shreds.
Nefira.
Alright, let's just do a sword attack at advantage. That'll be a 25 to hit.
That'll hit.
Fantastic. I'm just going to flat roll the damage. D8 plus 8 for 10 points of slashing damage.
Very nice.
And the Shadow's going to start doing some chilling rends.
Okay.
With advantage. So 22 to hit.
That'll hit.
4, 5.
Yep.
And the second one is a 23.
That'll also hit.
For 40.
That is a lot more.
As this is going on, if it's just going to say, "Curb, stop it!" before it bites someone else.
Nuri.
Yeah.
What would you like to do with your turn?
I take it everyone's good for healing because I did that last time.
Oh yeah.
Everyone's good for healing. The cloaker has not managed to hit anybody else since you gave them all life back.
Yeah.
Hello?
Yeah, I'm here. Don't worry. Just thinking.
She's thinking. Let her think.
No, sorry. I
It's
thought
just like-
something had crashed, broken on my end.
The problem is that if there's dead air, we don't know if you're thinking or like we need something.
Yeah. I am talking to myself, but for some reason the thing's not picking up. I'm going and ah and
Okay.
let's look at that and
You,
things
apparently
like
you're
that.
going and ah too
It
quietly
obviously
for the
doesn't-
noise gate to think that you're saying
Yep.
things.
The effort's there.
Is the other cloaker still in the room?
It's down.
The dead one.
Yeah. The dead one is
But
still in
is
the
it
room.
still
yes.
within? Yeah, but it's still within the room.
Oh
That-
my god, I
Just
want to
takes
know
me a
what this
minute
means.
to read.
That's not a comforting thing to question.
It's really not.
It's
Do
exciting.
we have a necromancer?
Yeah, we're all really concerned.
So it's like, oh, right, well, the demons come out, might as well do necromancy. We're going evil, guys.
I am doing concern.
There we go.
Oh my god, we have a necromancer. Oh wait. Yeah, fuck.
I'm just going to Michelle, do this big,
Oh,
all
it's,
happy-go-lucky. Just like, come on, up you get. Don't have to
think
sleep
it's
on the job.
Humanoids.
I'm going to say that there is a humanoid pile of bones in the corner of the room from previous meals.
Oh,
It
that's
does say
amazing.
creature. Not humanoid.
No, it says corpse
Does
of a
say
small or
creature.
medium humanoid within range. It's in the second sentence.
Alright, well, either way.
A pile of bones that was a previous meal pulls itself up and uneasily gets to its feet.
Dang it. Hurry!
What would you like to order it to do? You can use a bonus action to command it to do a thing.
I'll attack the cloaker. Just thought, is one hand doing that while we've got another thing happening?
It sort of moves unsteadily forward and swings a short sword at Mr. Cloaker.
Just for reference, Toy's standing there going, shut up, I can't do anything about it right now.
Misses. Toya.
Her boss is complaining. Yeah, right. Okay, give me a second. I'm in the middle of a fight. Yes. I shall fight the thing. Let us stab it with a sword.
Okay.
The ugly thing with teeth, not the skeleton. Boss.
I mean, it's fine. Stab what you want with a sword.
Alright.
You still get the
Am I still blessed?
Is animate dead a concentration spell? It is not. So yeah, you
So, yeah, I'm still
still
blessed?
blessed.
Alright. You said that's a 1. And a. Sorry, I can't quite. And a 9. So it's a 10 plus.
18.
Oh,
Yeah, 18. That'll hit.
okay, cool.
Uh,
And so
46.
46, right. Okay, so that's 1, 2, 5, 7, plus
Plus 9.
7, 16.
It had 9 hit points left.
Woo!
Nice.
Wall,
Ain't me.
is combat over now, Wall? I feel I have to ask Wall at this point, is combat over?
Well, that depends. That really depends. I feel like for all intents and purposes, combat is over. Wall's not just gonna fucking just rip the nearest thing in two.
Okay, I'm gonna lower the intensity of the music back to just ambient.
Nuri.
I wouldn't say lower it back to ambient, John.
I'm gonna raise it to tense.
Nuri, sweet, I love you so much, but my boss is quite angry at the moment. Is there any way we could put the skeleton back to sleep, please?
Well, yeah, combat's over, they just said. I'm assuming that all the spells and that stop.
I don't know how
they-
that works, so...
They stop if you tell it to. So do you dismiss the spell?
Yeah, well, now, yeah, once combat's over, I
The
dismiss it.
skeleton just falls back into a pile.
Thanks, Nuri. That is an amazing spell, but my boss sensed it and he's getting mad at me because he's a whiner, and you know how it is. But the thing is, like, I know you're not a bad necromancer, so I don't have to like follow his edict and get mad at you. So we're cool. Don't feel like I'm gonna turn on you, because I'm not. My job is mostly for, like, undead guys who are bad. Does that make any sense? Zara, help me.
I think there's a bigger fish in the room right now.
Yeah, but I'm not.
Speaking of,
I don't know how to address
speaking of which,
I'm just
I think
sandbagging it.
I think as like Toya and Nuri having this little back and forth, Raison's still in like battle mode and is like going right, next big thing. Oh wait, no, that's wall, and it's just like literally just sword over his head, just going.
Or kind of like
Wall?
Kind of like the split jaw like open as he's like breathing really heavy acrid air, like is like just staring at the cloaker, but like as you like address me, like he turns like a bit too quickly, and then it's just like, what?
The necklace isn't gonna do much when you're in that form.
Maybe like a low growl in the bottom of his throat as he's like, it's not going to do anything if I'm dead, though, is it?
I mean, he's not wrong.
Valid.
Do you want to eat the cloaker? Would that make you feel better?
Yeah.
Go ahead. We can even look away if you don't want us to watch. I'm not sure how you feel.
Like looks over his shoulder at Toya. Not helping. Just like the look is like, I'm gonna kill everything. And he's gonna look back at Vason. It's like, I understand that you have issues right now, but not all of us want to die down here. Do you understand that? Sorry if this isn't being picked up on the microphone.
I wasn't just running around up there. I was hoping I'd bump into it. I didn't know it was going to be there. And Vason sort of like trying to simultaneously point either way with scale edge mid-conversation. But do you want to just go back to happy wall form for a second?
Yeah.
Not gonna lie, this has bad associations in my mind.
You kind of like
Last time I saw it was not fun.
you know like he like puts out like one of his very large hands to like kind of start gesticulating at you, and then he kind of like pauses like.
Yeah, Vason goes full like 10 feet back as soon as he sees the hand move.
Like, you've never seen me like this.
Yeah. Oh, you don't remember? Oh, you don't remember? You.
What?
So, remember back in Skullport, everyone was sort of really eager to go after Xanathar?
Pauses for a moment. It's like, that's none of your concern, though.
Come on, Vason's sort of like looking at Gark and Toya, and I think Nefira was in that scene as well.
I want to say yes, but Nefira can't remember right now.
Raw closes the distance. Like, you've always seen him in the chair. He moves creepily well on these, like, just feet that legs that just kind of, like, end in these, like, knobs that look kind of bird-like, weirdly. It's, like, kind of like the bird foot was fused together with, like, tiny claws splayed out either side. He takes, like, long strides, and he's got this weird, like, hook in, like, the place on the other side of his knee.
I'm picturing almost
just,
like
That's so
T-Rex but thinner.
Yeah.
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 Just to clarify, when Vason looks at Toya, she's just making an X-nay motion. But I'm not gonna add.
Yeah, I think like as the movement's happening, because I feel like every time Wall's moving forward, Vason is stepping back. As much because this is scary as much as he also knows everyone else is that side of him, and that's better. And it's just moving back slowly but surely as this conversation happens.
Gark would move up slightly, but isn't saying anything at the moment.
So
What
last time we saw this, we saw part of how you're paying off your debt. What do you know about mind flayers?
Whoa, it's just like...
Actually, Gark.
Technically, you get a bonus at the moment because you're
No, that was an
ally.
Oh, that was... Okay, cool. Wall's just like, you're not answering my question.
Okay, promise you're not going to get mad at this next sentence.
Tell me what you know.
Xanathar has you eating people to pay off your debt, like this, and we saw it, and you wanted mind players to wipe your memory, and so that happened, and it's clearly happened before because it seemed almost run of the mill. Can you please stop looming over me, or I'm going to have to do something? Like Vason has like dropped down about 1.5 feet with tense legs.
Wall takes a step back at that. And like stands there like a bit stunned. And then transforms back down into his little size. And it's just like lets out this kind of even it just sounds like a very kind of like defeated like little gasp before he just kind of like buckles under himself and just like immediately starts to stop.
Yeah, swords on his back. Vason does come up and it's just like, do you want to hand back to your chair?
It slaps your hand away.
I'm gonna go get...
Smith. I just make weapons. I'm not an adventurer. I'm not a monster. You didn't tell me.
Do you tell someone they eat people?
But you...
I mean, I can speak for me, but I think I can say for all of us, we do care, but we don't think that you're a monster.
Gark would tone in, we know it's not you, mate.
My job is to fight monsters, and he hasn't told me to fight you.
Wall feels resistant to believe anyone. It's like, wait 5 minutes. I don't. Please.
I'll give you 5 minutes. I've got a few things to pick up. Vason just sort of like leaves the scene to just grab his like javelins that have been scattered across this maps. And I'll come back a couple of minutes later. Yeah, he'll come back with a bundle of javelins.
Whilst you're doing that, the hero's going to order his shadow before it disappears to go grab the wheelchair and just bring it close, but not help you win. So that way it's there for when you need it.
I want to have it, but I don't think there's anything I can do, Zara, is there?
moment. Give them space.
I can. Are you okay? You didn't get hit during the fight, did you?
I'm fine.
Wall is just gonna just sit there like quietly crying. He's not in a particularly chatty mood. Nor is he really gonna get up and go anywhere. He's just gonna have a moment and a big old cry.
I think that moment is a good moment to end this session on.
Gang.
We'll come back to this moment next time.